the marker here, you can, I think, stun Skull. He doesn't mind control if you don't DPS him down quick enough, so make sure you do that.
Can we mark the tanks?
They are marked.
Oh,
They're in raid frames, they are.
oh yeah,
All right.
yeah.
Tanks are going in. Hydra's going in and get the orb. Dispel kicks. You can drink for a second. You're going to get in your groups. Group 1 is going over by Kraj. Group 2 over by Kicks. Where are you, Kicks? Kicks, you should be down by me, by the door. Range will be in the middle. You'll be looking back and forth, DPSing him down. So Kicks, you'll go over by this door. Ads will spawn going over here.
Mark?
What's up?
Okay, yeah. No, never mind. I'm good.
Okay.
Remember that I do have to be near to re-click every once in a while, so if he happens to be right near you, then be careful.
I think LV, I think at like 15 seconds, sorry, 15 eggs destroyed, I think that's when the chromatic comes out.
All right.
Race, go, run!
Pretty sure.
Gotta go fast.
Kill Prio for when stuff comes out. It's going to be the casters, then Drakes, then Legion, whatever the melee guys. So. Don't go too far out where you're going to get whomped without your healer. Do your best not to overextend, I should say. So when we have those two groups, try to pull them in ranged. We got our mage over here on the side. We want to go ahead and make sure that we get DPS on those. We got a couple over on the orb side. I need to refocus. We got the Drake up. Alvy's getting the Drake. He's going to put some like random stuff on the ground you need to move away from, like that red stuff, move away from it.
Oh, you want to taunt?
And he resisted it. No, I got it.
Do we stack on blue?
Stack on blue.
Yep, stack on blue. Stack on blue. Nice. Do your best to pull ads into the chromatic Drake.
Next egg will be 15.
We have the Drake up already, so it came out a little bit earlier.
I'm going to leave the one right in the tank spot in the front. You can see it right below the orb.
Hydra, you might be getting, I don't know if you're getting hit or not by the fire.
Doesn't look like it's hurting me.
That's good.
Oh, that's not good.
These eggs seem to respawn. I've
Need
never
these
seen
dispelled.
that before.
Need the ice dispelled.
Need dispels.
Get out of the ice. I just realized.
Almost done with the chromatic Drake. Do your best to get everything picked back up. We got a lot of stuff that need to get controlled again. Got mages up on the top that we need to focus DPS on. They're getting heals and range.
On blue, stack on blue.
Make sure Hydra 2, like the last egg that you leave up is far away from you, so Crash doesn't have time to pick it back up.
Stack
Blue. Love the speed boost, it's great.
Any more eggs?
We got 5 eggs left.
4.
A nightmare. Soak. Drink. I actually got out of combat for a second. 2 eggs left.
This is gonna be the last one I'll break, so I'm gonna run him to the last egg.
It's perfect. So when he does get this, so Crush is ready for
He'll
when
be
you
in
drop
position
it.
in a second. Are you ready, Crush?
Uh-huh.
Okay, I'm dropping him.
All right, Crush, get the last egg. It's going to go to him. We need tanks to build second threat. It's going to conflag Crush. Melee and tank should fap going into phase 2 here. So when he comes, you're going to melee. Is going to fap. It's going to run to Crush, guys. So it's going to run
The
across.
first thing on the pet bar.
I thought it was 4. Not just 4. Never mind.
All right, here it comes. Going to Crush. Everybody needs a fap. Take it to the wall, Crush. Tanks are building second aggro. Need Alvi and kicks to climb. DPS, be careful. It's on Alvi. Turn it around. Soak on drunk. Soak on drunk if your ranger heals. It's going to Alvi again. On Crash. All right, good work, everybody. Let's get going up. Don't run into the next room yet. We want to get some Elementium, so I want everybody to wait at circle. Please get going up first. We'll get rebuffs out. I think we need rebuffs on Prunes and Gone. We've got gloves for Pally Hunter going out as well.
Holly Hunter Shamna. Crazy that nobody rolling.
There you go. Wake up.
They don't even want it.
All right, everybody's coming over to the circle. I would like for the rogue, I would like for Alvi and Alavera and all the rogues to run to the far end, and then everybody else stay close. All right, everybody run in. Rogue sprint, you're going to the far end, sprint in. We're going to attack these goblins. You got to aggro them. So, rogue sprint. You got to get them before they leave.
Yeah, I didn't have sprint up. Yep, it's on cooldown.
Soak on kicks if you're over here on the side.
Got bombed all.
Yeah, we had a soak mechanic over here. I think that killed a few too. All right, go ahead and get reses.
If you, I know we're not using buffs here, but if you get burning adrenaline, can you still Petri it off?
No, well, yes, but no. So you can. The only issue, you can't click Petri off now. You have to wait like the minute and a half or whatever it is for Petri to
But it
run its
would.
duration.
It would save your buff.
In theory, yeah.
Oh,
So-
that boss is no. Okay.
Okay, so if you are melee, I want you to go over to this side of the boss. You're going to be over by circle. Our tanks, Kicks, you're going to be the first tank. Crush second, Alvi third. Kicks will start off here. Crush, you need to be right behind him in threat. Melee and range, you all need to be careful of your threat. And so we need you to be under the tanks. We're going to get a burning adrenaline buff, or I forget what the second one is called, that targets primarily mana users. And so once you get targeted mana users, you're running out of our group. you're going to go over somewhere here that you're separate from everybody else. You're going to continue to DPS, but you need to be like 15 yards away from people. Melee, if you get targeted with it as well, you have to run out of your group and go somewhere near circle as well, so you're out and not doing damage to people around you. Other things, you got like infinite mana and resources. And that's kind of the deal here. Yeah, let's do ready check.
I have a question, actually, the
Yep.
video, the guide thing. This guy said that you can like Petri and stay in your group being safe, but then in a different moment, he urges you to not stay within your group if you Petri, right? So
Yeah, I think Bala was mentioning that it still damages you through Petri. And then also, yeah, I would recommend not Petriing here.
right.
We're not pulling up buffs. There's no need to. So
We get the debuff. Where do we go behind him, right?
yeah, you're going to go somewhere over where Bluefinger is. You'll go over here where Circle is. He does a tail swipe, so be careful of that. You can go behind, all that good stuff. Just be away from other people.
All right, so Kraj, I'm gonna call out at around 12 to 15 seconds.
Are you
Okay.
good, Kicks?
Yeah, good.
All right, I'm going to go ahead and I'll start it real quick. I'm going to turn them around for you. Or it should be turning around. Oh, there we go. There we go. So for group heals, well, I'll say Aloe and Nightmare, you're focused on pally heals. Main tank heals here. In addition to main tank heals, we've got St. David. If you can focus group 1, that's great. I'll try to focus group 2. And then Alvera, if you want to toss out wild growths on group 3 as you're able, awesome. Give him a second for a snap threat, guys. You do not want to pull and have him cleave or breath you all. And then Kicks, you're pulling him over. Yeah, you're good, Kicks. Good. All right. Call out when the burning adrenaline's come. It's on Kicks. He's rooted in place.
Going.
Going out.
That's 10 stacks.
We need
Okay.
Crash to be next. Alvey looks like he's next on threat. Hydra.
All right, that's 15 stacks. Fine.
So, yep, go ahead. I don't think you can taunt, but maybe you can bubble. Kicks.
I got burning adrenaline. I got it.
It's on Alvey.
They can't move.
Pop and vanish for DR.
Literally can't move.
So where can melee stand if with this? I'm not seeing a good spot.
There's not a great spot for it from what I've seen.
Here, no, just tail swipe every time. Oh, the other side's fine.
Stack on
Bluefinger, where you
Bluefinger.
going?
Well, you're
dude?
supposed to stack
He's
with
going to have to
that.
die. He's going to just have to die, unfortunately, if he had a debuff. Keep pushing, guys. Keep pushing. Do what you can. Keep Alfie up.
He's almost there. We
Hey.
got it. Good job.
Good work, everybody. Honestly. Shadow Priest
Yeah,
healing was Biss there, by the way. Y'all did great.
Yeah, we both got the buff, so.
Fucking ridiculous.
Huge.
Yeah, I got a
So I think-
pretty early.
For melee next time, do we just want to run to the other side of him? There's plenty of space. Otherwise,
If there was enough space, yes, then that does make a lot of sense. Then, if you're far enough, if range and heals are far enough away from you, then there's probably a good spot over there. Yeah,
Yeah, cool.
I like it. All right. As we get up, we're going to rebuff.
Well, that
Hey,
was
that's
the
a
one
nice
that
net.
Money in the bank. You're
Jesus.
kidding.
Oh!
Fucking kidding me.
The rogue, don't worry.
Somebody
it's
clip
fine.
that. Somebody clip.
That's good.
Your bank sucks.
Shimmering gold discs. Okay, the warrior one. Wow. Congrats to Crash. All right, let's get rebuffs out. You have infinite mana for the next like 30, 40 seconds. We're going to be pulling so we can take advantage of this. What I'd like, we're going to pull this back into the hall here. Brem, I want you to kite circle. And yep, that's kind of what we're going to do. I like Kraj on Skull, kicks, pick up a few of them. All right, go ahead and pull. Brem says, wait, never mind. Oop.
Just kidding. Too late.
The big guy, I want you to pull out circle. Pull it down into the hallway. Okay.
You need to dispel that magic debuff to heal him.
I like for, if you can pull it, Brem, to get circle out, that's great. Arcane Bomb on Olivera. Keep Alvi up. Yeah, okay. We'll run back in after this here. I should have given us a little more explanation before we
That
pull.
kill square if you can.
I want to
It all
hibernate a
resets,
couple.
actually. Just run back in.
My game crashed.
Go ahead and die. So I was just being hasty there because we had the infinite resource buff for the next like 30 seconds, so I wanted to pull. I'll go ahead and explain the pack and what we'll do, and we'll do it right. Hey Nacho, how many repair bots did you bring today?
Kick says 2.
Kick says 2. That's great. We got a couple ones though. Okay, great.
I did not just go down to Molten Core, I swear. Just gonna wait for Riz.
Cool. All right, everybody go back up. So what we'll do, Brem, the captain, you're just going to kite it around the room. So Brem is going to pull, and he's going to get threat, and he's going to pull it around the room. We'll go ahead and for the Wormkins, we're gonna have Bluefinger. You're going to hibernate the caster, and then we'll do one by one the main Talon guys. It'll be a little bit cleaner. Yep. Bluefinger, I'll show you where to do it too. I want to do all those mobs. We're going to do it back in kind of this room where we're at the bottom. We're going to be up top, excuse me, but at the bottom of the ramp up top, if that makes any sense. So where circle is where we're going to be fighting them. The Talon guys do a charge that will knock you back, so we don't want to get knocked back into the next wall. All right, we can start to buff up once we find Destro Dad's body. There he is.
I'm running up still. How to relaunch?
Yeah, let's go get buffs out. We're going to get a couple seconds here before we get started. So Bluefinger for diamond, you're going to stand right where I am at star. So come over to star. Just in case you get knocked back, you're going to get knocked back into this corner right here. So it's going to run to you. When it gets in line, like in your range, then you'll go ahead and hibernate. So be on star where I'm at right now. So if that's too far, yeah, that's fine. That's a good spot. All right, let me just mark up. Okay, we're not ready yet. Final buffs here. Ready check. So as a reminder, Brem is going to be shooting and playing. Oh, we already pulled. thanks, Bluefinger. Sarcastic. We wanted Brem to kite it, so Brem's gonna have to kite it. We want skull, X, moon, triangle. You might need to yeah, perfect, Bluefinger. Just don't get knocked up into the other groups there. I don't want somebody to charge you. Like that. Bluefinger, just die. We're likely gonna get another pack and we'll need to do this again. Good. All right. We got a lot more coming. I don't know why we got a lot more coming.
Oh, fuck. From behind, too.
Okay. I want everybody to swap to skull. Everybody swap to skull. Swap to skull.
That's that.
Arcane Bomb on the ranged. Soak it. Let's do the Seethers first. So Seethers first. Skull X circle. Cool. All right, it was kind of a ninja pull. Let's get reses up. So Bluefinger, I want you, when you're doing that, if you look at my star over here, also getting some feedback from somebody here. I want you being over here. So if it comes towards you, I think that's Brem. Is that right? Okay, I'm going to mute you, Brem. Cool. I want you to stand where star is, so it ultimately that you don't get knocked in. Yeah. So it's okay if it like comes to you. That's fine. If he gets off one fireball, not a big deal. So just make sure that you're in a safe zone. You can come closer. All right, we can come up into the room, so everybody can come up to star. I'm gonna get 2 sleeps this time. I will get circle. Brem is gonna be kiting star. Need Brem to get in here though. He's coming back. Essentially, the name for us Bluefinger is you can spam sleep it. That's usually a good practice just to make sure it doesn't break. Even when it does break and we're DPSing it, you can interrupt its cast by spamming sleep. So just waiting on Brem. All right, here he comes. Brem, if you can go ahead and you can whack star and run away. Sleepers, get ready to run up. All right, run in, get your sleeps out. All right, Brem, you can send it back. You can feign death. We're gonna go to Diamond next. Need 1 tank to move to the front for the mob that comes back. Crouch is going to it. All right, you can go to the final mob here. For the suppression room, if you are a rogue, you are staying in stealth, and I do not care about your DPS in this whatsoever. So you're gonna be stealthing the entire time. I need like 2 people to go ahead of the group. So I'd like that to be Alvi and Mojitos. And then Burial, I want you to be in our group, kind of making sure that we can disarm traps as we're going along, so we don't get slowed down. Let's get retail it. what's different about the suppression room this time around is some of the suppression devices just do some lightning damage. So that kind of affects how we go about it. So you don't just like hug one side. We're like going to go to the middle, and then we'll go diagonal to the right, and then we'll go through. So that's going to be our plan here. Once retail's up, we're going to buff him, and then we will start pulling.
Are we disarming just the slowing ones or the slowing ones and the lightning ones?
I only think you can disarm the slowing ones. You cannot disarm the lightning ones, I don't think. All right, so pop us on retail. Let's go ahead and start pulling. These guys leave do a stacking debuff and a flame strike on the ground. Go ahead and pull. And so range, you don't want to be inside of it. Pull it out of the group a little bit. Pull it out of the group. Range, get out of the group. I'm going to put a star on me. Okay, that's fine. We're going to focus. Go get the skull first, and then we'll go get the orcs. Soak on Brim. Okay, I got another Hatcher in here. Let's get the other Hatcher. Everybody's in the Flame Strike, which is not good. If you're ranged, you should go over to Star, or we should just get Skull out.
Take a second after this so I can drop combat and go back to that.
Yep.
I can't vanish.
Okay. Let us know when you're good.
All
All right. I want people to move up to Star. Tanks move up. We're going to go straight, then right. Bram, if you can pull to us Skull. And I want this to be tanked closer to Skull. I want to go right. So come over to Star after we soak. Pull Star out. Pull Skull out. I want all range and healers to go to Star. If you're a range or healer, you're going to Star. We are going to go back. We're going to drop combat and get these reses up. So go ahead and get everything down. So we have to like move really well as a group here while keeping the flame guys out of group. It's kind of the nature of it. So you're just going to have to get used to it. Finish. Let's get out of combat as soon as we can. I'm going to res Valletta. Somebody get retail dad. Finish these last guys. We got Taskmaster. I don't think we're going to get this off.
Yeah, stack.
Get the whelps. All right, try to get reses out. Stay here. Do not move forward unless you're a rogue. Need one rogue to stay here and get the suppression if it comes back up on us. All right, get these guys up. Bram, I want you to pull Skull. Whoever Courage, take it in like where it is at, essentially. Somewhere halfway between us and that, where it is. Perfect. Right there is great. Okay, if you are range or healer, you should be on Star. All right, Bram, go pull the next one in to us. Range soak on Aloe Vera. All right, after this one, we are going to the hallway in front. We're going to drag the whelps up into it. All right, drag up, go forward. Everybody move forward. Everybody move forward. We're going up the cubby into the hall. Tanks lead the way. You're dragging it with us. We're going up to the cubby. Got a suppression here. Burial, when you're able to get out of combat, you can go stealth again. I know it's kind of tricky a little bit here. Moving up towards where Star is. Soak on Gone. Perfect. All right, Bram, you're going to move forward. Everybody can stay down by Star. You're going to be pulling orcs and hatchers to us. So pull the orcs to us. If we get a hatcher, you'll do the hatcher first. We got just orcs though. Perfect. All right, Bram, you can move forward and pull the hatcher. Need to take it in front of our group here. So Kix is up there. You can pull a Kix, that's fine. We're going to be doing something a little bit different for Broodlord than the picture that's shown. We're going to be taking it kind of back towards where we currently are. We'll talk about it in a minute, though. All right, take move out and get it.
I got touched by that.
I need tanks to take the Hatchers out. We're gonna get a lot of flame strikes. It's gonna be. I need a barrier St. David's soon on the raid.
The range on that lightning is way bigger than it seems.
Okay. If anybody has their Dukes, that's a great time to use it. I want people to focus on. You need to soak with prunes, and then I need focus on skull. I need the other Hatcher to be taken out. Take the other Hatcher out if you have aggro on it. If you have a lot of stacks melee, you might need to wait out a little bit. That's fine. All right, everybody, let's kill the whelps that are around us. We're going to try to get healthy a little bit here. If we can get reses on LV, that'd be huge. I know he's a little bit further up. We're going to need to pull a few of these bronze whelps to get to LV. All right, I'm in range.
I got him. Oh
Cool.
my god, my cast time is 400% increased.
Yeah. Love it.
Was it like a 50-second res, basically?
Kill the
Just
whelps that
means
keep
that they like you.
spawning. They keep
I just
spawning,
can't
so do your
believe it.
best to keep killing them. I want everybody to get ready. We're going to move over towards Star. I want everybody to move to the right cubby. Right, I want to go to the next one up. All right, we're going to move to the next cubby up. And we're going to pull this final Hatcher. I'm going to pull it to us, Brim. If you can move forward and bring it, that'd be awesome. All right, Crush, step up, take it in front of us, not in our group. Okay, so for Broodlord, I would like for it to be tanked back here. So you're going to see Kraj. I want Kraj tanking it. I want it tanked right here against the wall. You're going to be where I am on Star. Range, I want you all to be back further against the wall, kind of where Star is headed. Brem is going to pull the boss all the way back to us. And that way, when he teleports, we're already here. We'll just pull him against the wall. So rogues, that means these traps that are behind us, they need to be managed. So range will be right here, kind of where Star is. Everybody else, Soko and Destrodan, if you're range. And then melee will be at the top of the lip on the wall. Okay. Brim, I'd like for you to be able to either send your pet or be able to pull the boss. David, you need an innervate. Are you out of combat, David, or no?
I'm drinking. I'll drink.
Deep inside, could you? Yeah, you're good. Never mind.
Yeah, I'm
All
going
right.
up.
Cool, you're going
Okay.
up. You're fine. Brim,
I
if you
lost.
can go ahead and somehow pull, you can go in the middle and pull. We can get a shield
Drinking.
on Brim. That'd be great too. We'll get you innervates during this, David.
I'm about 50% now. I should be good.
Okay. All right, Brim's going to pull it back to us. Soak on Hydra. Everybody soak on Hydra. All right, it's coming. Kraj, I need you to stand up. You can feign death breath, Brim. I don't try to die.
Unfortunately, I'm in combat, so I cannot help with these traps.
Oh, Brem might be a lost cause.
Oh, bummer. Sorry, Brim. Sucks. All right,
I'm prunesy.
it should be coming. Tanks are going to pick it up. Range, you're on Star. Tank, you're going to put it up against the corner of the wall. He does a knockback that resets threat, so be careful. All right, I want range to go further back. Yeah, be on Star. Sorry, Brim. Soak on Hydra. All right, gonna pull it back. At 50%, he ports to the middle. Kraj will have to pull it back to us. Oh, drunk. It's on Destrodad. Then gotta watch threat. He does a knockback. So pull him back kicks. I need you to pull him up further on the wall, further on the wall. It's perfect. That's a great spot kicks. All right, gonna go pull him back to us. Same spot, let him get threat, guys. Soak on aloe vera. It's on Gone. Tactical card charge, should go back to kicks.
I think I've got him.
It's on Alvi. All right, it's gonna reset threat in a second. Maybe not. Evasion's OP. You're taking no damage.
Indeed.
Did this guy used to slap?
Got whelps in
Yeah.
the back. Rage, go ahead and finish him up. It's on Gone.
What happened?
Great question.
Cool.
They made some of these bosses
Close it.
easier for us, so. All right, almost there. Good work, everybody.
Except for Brem. This guy's terrible.
I mean,
Oh,
that
yeah,
was a great
poor
pull.
Brem.
He got the box to us.
He sure did. Life-giving gem. That's fun.
That's huge.
Chromaggus is getting decked. We're going to clear all these whelps over to the left. Just go ahead and pull them and DPS them down.
Paladins.
I think this is the sword. Is that right? Two-hander?
Red
Or one-hander?
I believe. That's
Mm.
Did we ever roll off the Rogue Warrior Druid gloves and I just missed it? Or have we not done that?
Yeah, they went to me.
Oh well.
Yeah, I missed it too.
I'm already equipped, so.
I'm terrible at paying attention to loot.
Yeah, I'm not waiting for the rolls. So if you're not paying attention, that's your fault.
No, that was the one where Prunes was like, all rogues and druids pay real close
Yeah.
attention and run after goblins.
Totally. Yep. It's all good. We're gonna get a lot of them that drop in the future. So okay, so for this, these goblins, they throw bombs. What we used to do in Era was have a mage take off salve. You go in, and essentially once the tanks pick up the other mobs, you arcane explosion. You run around in a circle. For this, we have so much AOE. It's gonna be awesome. But I think the plan would be whoever can do the most AOE damage. I don't know if that's a hunter or I don't know if it's a warlock nowadays, but I want one of you to take off salve and essentially DPS and then kite around in a circle as you're DPSing. So I don't know if that's best for a mage. If any of you have done it before, drunk or retail dad, but if you have done it, let me know. So that's one. Two is the warlocks. They go ahead and they summon a demon. So go ahead and we DPS those down first. And there might be like a Broodlord type boss or mob that comes as well. We'll get that last. Okay, Pally Hunter boots. Let's go ahead and pull this. Yeah. And I would like for all the range DPS to focus the goblins, and then Kraj, you can pick up Skull. There might be an X that comes in. I don't see it, but Brem, you can go ahead and shoot it, and then go line of sight to where Star is. You can drop like an explosive trap there too in the hallway. Just be careful of line of sight. If you get threat, you're going to get bombed. So take the orc out of line of sight from the hallway. You got to pull it out. There's another orc here. Can't see it, but if somebody could pick it up, I think it's X here. You're going to pull those as best you can out of the hallway. The rain of fire is typically bad from the warlocks as well. Got a few more goblins.
I was able to get a few of them there.
Great. All right, we'll do the next pack. Everybody will stay here. That's where we're going to be fighting them for the entire time. Kraj on Skull. X is Kicks. Alvi, if you can pick up Square. and then you'll need to kick it. We'll need to dispel when he gets sheeped. And then Chromaggus, I want you to also get the big boy circle.
Okay.
Okay, go ahead and Brian's gonna pull. We're all gonna go back to where we were. So similar to what we just did, we wanna pull the other mobs out of line of sight, but the goblins stay in the hallway there.
Remember to stay out of arena fire.
All right, you booger.
You know what's coming.
All right, you're gonna pull those mobs out. The square does, circle does cleave, so be careful of that. Dispel and Nacho.
I have threat on X, but it isn't coming. Or on Skull.
Dispel Burial.
You can pull it.
Melee should be on square.
Soak on kicks.
In the shadow of all mill.
Pop off, yeah. All right, as we loot these mobs, guys, if you have shinies, go ahead and loot it. You might be getting Hourglass Sand. Hold on to that for later. We're going to be funneling those to tanks and healers for Chromaggus.
So they had a really nice change for the Hourglass Sand. If you use it on Chromag, it drops a lootable Hourglass or a lootable sand, so you can just use it over and over.
All right, go back and stay where we were. We're going to do a similar pull. Hold on, just need to mark some mobs here.
We don't need them. Keep pulling.
All right,
Either for
Bram,
the
if you could pull, you're going to have to like be really close so you don't get Firemaw. Go ahead in and pull any of it back towards us.
I think there's a lever to be able to pull Firemaw.
Oh,
Yeah,
great.
you have to click 4 levers to.
Yeah, that pack
activate
used to
Firemaw.
pull him. So they added the levers.
Nice. Stay out of line of sight. Don't get whacked. Focusing the warlocks first.
Don't go into the warlock.
Soak on Hydra.
Okay.
We need to focus the warlocks.
Yeah, but it was covered in goblins, so we're good now.
I think that's probably, I mean, we should probably line of sight more, like everybody be line of sight so they come. Nature, sweet.
How do we know that? Does detect magic up?
It's not up, but I had
it's part of the
something.
SoD pack. It kind of just like recognizes.
Ooh,
it.
gee. Oh shit, I didn't get that.
Oh yeah, get it if you haven't. It's huge. All right, Dispel
I
Nacho.
still have the one that says nil and MC. That's my favorite
Oh
one.
geez. Okay, so open up the Firemaw UI, or not UI, whatever it is, the sheet, and this will explain what we're going to do. So Kix and Chromaggus will be the tanks for this. Chromaggus will main tank it here. You'll pull the boss. You're going to pull it up against this wall here. Every so often, Kix, he does a, what is it called? A wing buffet.
Wing
That's not a
buffet?
threat. And so your job is for when that comes, Kix, you come in from your hiding spot. So you're hiding over here, having a great time, not getting any stacks. When wing buffet comes in, at 10 seconds, you're going to come in. You're going to go over to where Chromaggus is. You're going to taunt him. You're going to get threat. You're going to soak the buffet. And then it'll go back to Chromaggus.
All right.
You might, I don't know if you need to be angled. Maybe you need to be like in this corner so Chromaggus doesn't get it. I'm not 100% sure, but you could be kind of at this angle. Ranged, you are going to be over here where Star is. You're going to be going in and out of line of sight for the boss. You'll be peeking out and DPSing. When you get to 8 stacks range, you of fire and light, of 8 lightning, you're going to go move out somewhere, spread apart from other people, like 10, 15 yards. When you get to 10 stacks, you're going to explode with lightning damage. And if other people are around you, then we die, and it's bad. So at 8 stacks, everybody goes and spreads out. I want everybody to wear their fire resistance gear for this. So I want everybody to wear 226 buffed fire resistance. that's just going to be very helpful for this encounter for us. I want everybody also to wear their Ani scale cloaks. Now you're thinking to yourself, hey, I'm a ranged DPS, I'm a melee DPS, it shouldn't matter for me in this encounter. Stuff happens with taunts, the boss turns around, it gets angry. The main thing today is we're just getting mechanics down, so I want everybody to put on their Ani scale cloak, so when he turns around and he does breath, that you're not going to get one shot. So that's the range over here. For heals, I want Prunes and St. David, you're doing, I want Nightmare and Aloe Vera, you're doing tank heals. You should be able to line of sight the tanks without getting hit by stacks on the boss over by Star. So you'll be over here getting that done. Prunes and St. David, I want you guys over here. You're going to be behind this cubby, hopefully not getting any stacks from Firemaw. You might get some. If you get some, it's not a big deal. Move out at 8 lightning stacks. We're going to be healing the melee. Every so often, Aloe Vera, if you can toss out a wild growth on the range, that will be really helpful. And then for us as healer St. David, if you get 8 stacks, you're just going to move back out of here, away from people, and explode. Melee, I have assignments on the picture for you. You're DPSing by Star. If you are in group 1, you're running, you can see the picture, just be smart. Group 1 is Mojitos, 2 is Nacho and Cereal, 3 is Valletta, 4 is Deep and Alfie. All right, any questions?
Should I just go full DPS for this or stay tank, just in case?
You can do either. To be honest, we should be okay, but
I'll just stay tank.
Okay.
Gotta apply debuffs anyway.
Destro Dad, what do you need?
Sorry, I'm just figuring out my
I
FR
think
really
it's
quick. Sorry.
called magic resistance. Oh, I'm sorry. You're talking to Destro Dad, not Retail Dad. I'm sorry.
Hey, get out of here.
Yep.
Jeez. What do we need? 226? Okay, I'm good.
226 buffed.
Who needs a wild or magic resistant potion? Was it? I have one.
The other dad, Retail Dad, if you have one. I have no Peliora in my group.
Okay. Are you good, Destro Dad?
Yep.
All right. Let's go ahead and pull. Hold on one second.
Can anyone hit him?
Range, get out of line of sight until they position them.
Don't know.
So
Make sure you have
he's
your
gonna
cloak
aggro
runes
once
on.
you turn off all the switches. So there's 4 switches around the room that you have to click to activate the boss.
Oh. Where are those? Can you show?
Yeah, there's one on the floor here. So this is one of the switches. There's one on the wall over here. Yeah, where the rogues jump in. I believe there's one in this cubby back here where we just pulled the trash.
Okay.
Maybe it's only 3. I'm sorry. I was kind of not paying attention last night when we did. Yeah, there's one switch right here. So once you click all 4 of them, these lightning bolts will stop hitting him, and then he'll stand up and activate.
Great. Okay, everybody back to position. We're gonna do the one in the cubby first. We'll get them going in just a second here. All right, Brem, I do want you to pull the boss to, actually, Kraj, you can just probably pull the boss. You could range pull it. It'll be fine. Yes.
Prince, you missed one.
I missed one?
I'll hit it. I'll hit it.
Oh, thank you. Appreciate you. All right, here we go. That is pretty far. Brem, I want you to move forward. I changed my mind. Let's see, Brem, are you there? No countdown. We're going in now. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You can pull. Kraj, you're gonna get it. When you get to 8 stacks, everybody needs to do what they need to do here. You are responsible for your stacks. When you get to 8, you got to get away from Kraj. He'll take additional damage. He's at 9. He's going to blow. St. David, I'm going to leave and go to the range. You could just do all the melee here. It's on kicks.
Was that
Yeah,
Here's a
Alright,
wing buffet.
that was a bit later
It's on
than I
Alvi.
thought, but I'm just gonna let
If you get
Alvi take
nine stacks,
wing
who's got 9
buffet.
stacks in our group drunk? You gotta get out.
Drunk.
Thank you. Soak on Nightmare.
So what do I do when I get 10 stacks since I'm tanking?
Just be away from other people. Nightmare, you have 8 stacks. Be careful. You might want to get out into the middle. Reposition. Or you're good, actually. Excuse me. Elvira, you got 8. Retail Dad's at 9. We got Wing Buffet in 8 seconds. Tanks will go in. Tank go in and taunt it. It's on kicks. Heals on kicks. Gone's about to blow. It's on Alvi again.
Stack on me if you can. It might just be worth it for me to die.
Who is that?
Valletta.
Oh, sorry, Valletta. Yeah, right. Melee, if you see somebody in your range that you can stack on, do your best to help each other
Going
out.
up for a wing buffet.
Blue Fingers at 10. It's on Kraj. Good work. It's still on Kraj. Range, be careful. It's on Alvi again. Almost there. There you go. Good work, guys.
When's the next boss?
Yeah, you're all doing great. All right,
So
we're
did
gonna
I do
get
something wrong?
Hmm?
Cause I'm just wondering, did I do something wrong? I mean, I stayed tank, obviously, but I was just wondering, like, I feel like I shouldn't have pulled threat there, but I don't know what I was supposed to do to, like, I'm just wondering if I did a mechanic wrong that caused me to pull threat.
I'd have to look back at logs to be honest. Teelan, it's
Some of the
kinda hard to
times,
see.
I felt like I took it off of you, and then I hit the wing buffet, and then it went right back to you, and your threat was the same. But when you took it off me, I dropped to like 5th. So I don't know what happened, but
All right. All right, we're gonna be
Yeah, I mean,
doing
if you
this.
had,
You're good. Keep going.
I was just saying, if you have enough of FR, you just completely ignore that mechanic.
Yeah, the FR is huge here. That's great.
wing buffet.
Warrior Rogue Druid, not Wing Buffet,
No,
but for.
the stacking.
All right, I want everybody to
Yeah.
move forward. Everybody move forward. Gonna get a lot of reps in for these final bosses here. I want Kraj, can you take Moon and just take it out of the group? I would like Kix to get Skull on X, and then Alvi get Square. Melee should
Did nobody
fat as you
roll on
roll.
that staff?
All right.
No.
Mages apply Amp Magic. Don't overpull when we find out the vulnerabilities. Moon is getting out by Kraj, and then these. If you're melee, you need to fab going in. So go ahead and pop your fabs, go in. Separate them out as best you can. I don't want them to be stacked. They hurt pretty bad on their cleaves. Range, just be careful of your threat if you're going to pull. I know some of them are fire, which I'm sure mages have enough ball. Same with warlocks.
On fire, I just need to know firsthand. It doesn't show, it just says spell ID or elemental ID.
Soak on
Stupid
kicks. Silly Foji.
Is there tech magic up?
Yup.
A lie, it's not there. I don't see it.
It's on every boss.
All right, David's drinking. We'll be pulling the next pack in like 30 seconds here. Don't pull yet. Still in
We're
combat.
gonna want to loss over here, right?
We're gonna loss where Star is. Yes.
Yeah, that one's gonna be bad.
Yep. So we're going to pull them down. We're going to LOS them. All the goblins should get trapped here. I want everybody to be a line of sight over on this side. Once the tanks pick up their mobs, you can move them tanks, out into this room. That's fine. Just be careful of the goblins because they're going to want to bomb you. It might be even better if you are a tank to pull them up in here, kind of where Star is right now, your mobs. We need to make sure, Pally Priest, that you're dispelling when the Blood Elf sheeps. All right. Last call here would be, I would like for Skull to be Kraj. I want Skull next to be Kraj. Kicks, Kitty Beast, Square, and then Alvi Moon. All right, Brim, go ahead and pull. You can go forward, Brim. Go for it. Everybody else line of sight by Star. I don't want the goblins to see you if you do anything and they whack you and stop where they're at. I want them to come down. So I want goblins to come down. I want everything down. Line of sight, line of sight, line of sight. Tanks are going to pick up your mob and you're going to pull them in. Soak on Hydra. Dispel Retail Dad. Spread back out so you don't get bombed. Spread back out so you don't get bombed. If we can get a rallying
My
crush.
bad, I didn't change my runes. And also our mage got sheep.
That's why I was calling out Dispel Retail Dad.
Rally's falling off.
We still got him.
Dispel Duster Dad. It's tough when you have a soak mechanic and then the goblins want to throw grenades too. Mojitos. It's not a great combo.
My bad, retail dad.
Oh, did they throw him on me? Oops.
Soak. Yeah. I think they did. I'm not 100%, but I'm pretty sure that's what happened. All right, let's get Rez's app. Everybody's staying down. We're not moving up. Yeah, let's get some rebuffs out here for everybody. I like to go in about 30 seconds here.
Can equip your regular gear, by the way.
Yes, FR gear can be off. All right, Brem, you can kind of go up. You can see where they are. We'll pull in maybe like 20. I want everybody to be LOS. Once again, Brem's running all the way back. So you'll aspect of the pack on down here, Brem. Everybody should be LOS. All right, here we go. Takes you're picking up your mobs and you're pulling them in. Heal retail dad. Dispel and Nacho.
Square is going down to 4x.
Soak.
Backwards.
That was much better.
Yeah, that was a lot cleaner. So I think the next packs we have 2 spellbinders each. So Alpha, you might need to get 2 of these guys.
All right.
So everybody stay down. Everybody stay down where you're at.
It's Elementium on Blood.
So Alpha, you'll get Triangle and Moon. So we're going to get double the amount of sheeps. So Pally's Priests, make sure that you keep an eye out for that. All right, we're going to pull in 10 seconds here. Same thing. Everybody LOS. Albie's got Triangle and Moon coming in. Once you get the mobs, you all might need to spread out a little bit. Dispel Crash, perfect, great dispel.
Damn, not sure they hate you.
The bombs do much less damage than they used to.
Soak on Hydra. That's awesome, guys. Very clean. I'm speaking too soon. There we go. We're gonna do one more of these polls. Sit down and drink. We're gonna pull in 20 seconds. So in future weeks when we're not running 3 tanks, this will be a feral off tank picking up a few of these mobs. All right, here we go. Stay LOS. Tanks are picking up your mobs, pulling it in. You'll retail dad. Soak on St. David. All right, when these are done, go ahead and loot any sparkly bodies you see, and then we will move up afterwards.
No.
Soak Destrodan.
Destro, we got to soak by.
I
There you
know. I'm just messing with you guys. Jeez.
Go ahead and loot the bodies. Come on up.
I'm afraid of a little death.
All right, people are coming up. Crouch will be taking Skull, kicks X, Albie square, pull them out so they're left, middle, and right. Melee, you'll go FAP on pull. David, go ahead and drink. And Hydra's gonna MC. We can just sheep it. Let's just sheep Triangle. Please get a sheep there. We'll MC at the end. All right, FAP as you go in. Pull them out to your given sides if you need to. If it's in the middle, that's great. Sometimes they need to be separated more. Pull them more apart. Thank you. They do kind of like a stomp and a cleave that goes 360. That's pretty gross. So
the right one is fire Destro.
Let's get a resheep on. Thank you. We got a shadow vulnerability. That's fine. That's not a dot though. All right. Almost there. Keep taunting, keep taunting, keep taunting.
Stagger kicks.
Good job. All right, go ahead and MC this. Do not kill it. Do not kill it.
Do not kill it.
Stop.
Get ready to heal it, heal it.
We'll heal it. Go ahead if you are a miner. stand up next to it or say your name that you want to learn the smelting. Or is it blacksmith? I don't know. Whatever it is.
Mining.
There you go.
Say a name, please.
Type 1 in Raid Chat if you need it. All right. All right. He will be here next week. So let's go ahead. If you haven't gotten it, you'll get it next week. Go ahead and you can let go. We'll need a taunt afterwards too. All right, cool. All right, so this.
Yeah, I can just click it.
We need Ani's cloaks again, right?
Oh, retail data. Are you serious? That's amazing. Yes, this is another encounter where you want to wear your Ani cloak. So go ahead and put that on. Once again, future weeks, if you're melee or range or healer, you probably don't need it. But for today, if something turns around in breaths, it's going to be really nice to have it. So this has gotten a lot more complicated. And what we're going to be doing here is taking Skull over to the left-hand side, X over on the right-hand side, kind of against the wall where we're looking at. So you're going to pull them back both over there. They apply stacking debuffs, kind of like an aura, when you are around them in their respective areas, auras, I guess. And so the play here is, I think it's at 3 stacks, 3 to 4 stacks. We want people who are in their stack groups to move from Ebonroc over to Flamegor and vice versa. The idea for this is if you get a stacking debuff up to like 4 or 5 stacks, it's going to be too much damage to heal through. And so you go to the other boss who starts to apply new debuffs, and the other one starts to run out over time. So we're going to have a group 1 and a group 2. You can see it on the spreadsheet. I think we have 16 people who are looking at the sheet. We have 4 people that need to look at it to see what group you're at. Go over to Flamegor Ebonroc. And so group 1 will start out over at Flamegor on the left-hand side, Ebonroc on the left-hand side, and then Flamegor on the right. Yeah, retail dad, just 1 second. Would love to get your input on it if you did this yesterday. And so we're gonna have Chromaggus be on the left-hand side, tanking the boss first. We're gonna have Kicks on the right-hand side. I want Alvi at 2 stacks. I want you to go in and taunt off Chromaggus, and then Chromaggus is gonna go and taunt off Kicks. And then there's going to be a rotation, essentially, that once the mob is taunted off of you, you're going to go to the other one and relieve the other tank. For healers, I want, we have group 1 healers of Nightmare and Alvera on the left-hand side, St. David and Prunes on the right-hand side. At 2 stacks for Nightmare and David, I want you to move to the other Drake, and then Alvera and Prunes at 3 stacks, I want you to move. And then from that point on, once you get 3 stacks, you're good to move moving forward. Brem, you're going to start off on Firemaw, and you have Trank Shot. Not Firemaw, Flamegor, you're going to Trank him. We don't have 2 hunters, so I'm not exactly sure how this is going to go. Crouch has this hunter parked outside just in case, but we are going to see what it looks like for you to, Trank him as much as you can and heal through the damage. All right, Retail Dad, what you got for us?
All right, so our guild wiped here for a little bit last night because there's some just goofy things. So the black mechanic of this fight is like a stop and go. So there's gonna be a time where your weak aura tells you to stop. You just have to completely stop moving. Don't do anything. You can keep doing your rotation, just don't move your character at all. So especially important that when you move from dragon to dragon, you stack up. So range should be stacked, melee should be stacked, because if you get the blue orb on you and you can't move, you're gonna die. The go ability seems to be bugged, or the game doesn't register strafing, so you'll take constant fire damage if you strafe left and right during go. So you want to W key forward or S key backwards or whatever you bind them to, and that's how you want to move for that ability. And again, it's just stop what you're doing and move. Your DPS won't matter that much. There seems to be I don't know if it's bugged or if these bosses have a lot of extra resistance. So taunts resisted a lot last night. So having the 3 tanks is definitely a safer way to do it, because you have extra people to taunt off if a 1 tank gets resisted. And then another thing that our group adapted to last night is right as you get 3 stacks should be the move ability because the cadence happens at like a set time. So unless the pull goes scuffed and 2 dragons go to one direction and stacks get messed up, when the first move comes out, you should have 3 stacks, and that's when you should move to the next dragon as a group. So like that'll help you alleviate having to strafe because you're going to be moving across the room to the other dragon. And then again, when that happens a second time, you're going to just move back to your other dragon. So like the timing should work out that you're switching dragons whenever the move ability happens, and that should save you some heartache.
That's awesome. I did not know that. It's great.
One question and one comment, just to clarify. So is Kick starting on Ebonroc on the left, and I'll start there and run over to right to taunt off Crash, or the other way around?
Crash will be on the left one, Kicks will be on the right. And so,
Okay, so
essentially what you can do is, yeah, go for it.
I was just, so then I'm starting right, I just leave early to go taunt off. Okay.
Correct.
And then another comment, because I did this on my Druid, is one thing we did is we designated one healer in each group to stay late, because otherwise if both groups, the tanks are just abandoned there without healers while everyone's moving.
Totally. That's great. I think we're having Nightmare and St. David swap at 2 marks, and then they'll go every 3, and then Alvera and Prudes will swap at 3 marks. We pulled. Go ahead and go get them and pull them to the corners. Why not? Just go for it. Pull them to your corners. Pull them to your corners. Pull it back. More Kicks. More to the wall. More to the wall. To your right. You're dragging them to the right. Your right. So we got stop soon. Stop. Don't move. Don't move. Don't move.
I'll bubble this.
You better bubble that, yeah.
Once the stop is gone, I'll run
2
over.
stacks.
Okay, let's go ahead. 2 stacks. I want the first group of healers, St. David Nightmare, to change.
Does it go?
Yep, let's go.
Go.
I'm running over. Did I get resisted?
All right, 3 stacks. The healers are moving. If you haven't yet.
There we go, I got them.
I'm coming.
I have to bubble this off.
Almost there.
Might as well stay.
Got it.
Soak on drunk. If you have a trank over there, trank him.
I have 3.
All right, we got 3. After stop, you're going to go.
It comes up in like 8 seconds according to the thing, so maybe we shouldn't have gone.
I'm swapping. I'm at 6 stacks.
Yeah.
Do we have a tank relief?
Run away.
You're going.
And I think I got resisted again. What the hell, game?
So all my cooldowns.
I got him.
All right, if you got 3, you're moving.
4 stacks on Kick.
You're stopped. When you get 3, you're moving.
Ooh.
Go in 2 seconds.
Get breath? Right. Is that what that was?
You're gonna go and soak on St. David.
Oh, did he die? Oh.
You don't need to waste a battle res.
They don't have that much health left. We can still kill this.
Stay with it.
6 stacks. I didn't get the reset, but we'll see how this goes.
If Kicks can pull off you.
I got.
What was that? What was that, Shadow Flame?
Yep. Yeah, look like it. Turn around.
So is the weak order when it says go go go? Is it just telling us to change sides?
No,
that's the mechanic.
Forward or backwards.
But I was like moving, strafing left and right, and I still
can't
died.
Strafe.
If it
you
doesn't
have to
work,
move forward or back.
Okay,
yep,
so that's where I'm missing the mechanic.
Yep, guys, that was an excellent first try. That was awesome. Way to go.
With the poll.
Yes, absolutely. So super good, really proud. Go ahead and let's run back. Yeah, everybody just go and run back.
Don't go to Molten Core, guys. Only noobs do that.
Don't go to UBRS.
Yeah, you're going up to BWL. Hey, we got the speed buff.
So not that it's like an immediate concern, but just so you know, with where we're tanking the dragons, those 3 ads will pull immediately after we kill them because we're so close to where they spawn.
Yeah.
So like if it's a kill and we're getting close, you could just start dragging the dragon that you have all the way over to the right, closer to the like where they where we walk up, just so that we don't like immediately pull those ads. Only a concern if we have like world buffs pop, so like probably doesn't matter if we just have a few people die or whatever.
Cool.
Where's the guy that we talked to teleport?
Right. Do we need to re-clear the mobs in suppression room? Yay or nay?
Shouldn't have to.
Shouldn't be alive anymore.
Okay.
If we do, it should only be one time.
Right.
Yeah, right. That's what they did here. Right,
I think these pants
there
suck
is
compared
there
to
is
the
mobs there, but I don't think there's hatchers.
Okay. Just go in a group. Make sure you have a healer and a tank.
Just one more thing I thought of while we were doing it, but I didn't want to interrupt the pull, is it's possible for the tanks to get that blue bomb on them, you know, the one that everyone has to stand in and soak. So melee can stand in it, like being in the farthest back corner so that you're not like getting cleaved by the boss. So like the tank has to kind of just like move inch up into like the boss's hitbox, and the melee that are stacked with that tank have to like essentially touch the furthest corner of the blue orb.
Cool. That's helpful.
The encounter UI still on everyone's screen? Or should I reload?
I reloaded and it went off.
You talking about the weak ore?
Yeah.
Yeah, just open weak ores and close it, it'll go away.
Nice.
All right, so
Let's
do
not
not
get too
go
close
up the
this
ramp.
time.
Yeah. We'll stay down a little bit. Let's go ahead and get buffs out. Enchantino, are you good? Yeah, there you are. Cool. Awesome.
Probably proximity. Probably right when you get to the top of this edge, they pull.
Blame flus.
So for Shadow and Fireprod, honestly, I think if you get low and you know you're about to get another stack, I would pop a Shadow Pot then. But preemptively popping a Shadow Pot, it's just going to eat these marks early on, and I don't think it's going to save you per se. So the Shadow Pot is really helpful, you know, if you're getting low and you're like, shoot, I'm about to take another stack and it's going to do more damage to me. That's a great time to use it. Okay, let's do ready check. You might need to get more oils or whatever on.
Yeah, I need a sec.
Then it was group 1 left.
Group 1 is left. Yep. Group 2 is right. LV's moving at 2 stacks initially, and then our first round of healers of St. David and Nightmare are moving at 2 stacks to get started. All right. David, are you good now?
Yeah, I'm good.
Cool. Kix, are you good?
Good.
All right. I want everybody to stand up with Star. We're going to dive bomb in together. Our tanks are going to run in first. We'll do it 5-second pull timer. Make sure they get threat as they're pulling back, guys, too. Don't go too ham as they're getting established. Keep pulling over. Keep going. Keep pulling it over a little bit more.
Probably stack a little tighter on the left
That's
side.
good.
I'm not even hitting him. Why do I keep fucking ripping threat?
Stop. Don't
You have
move.
Righteous Fury on? You do not have Righteous Fury on. That'll be it.
Okay, I need one of you tanks to move.
Yeah.
First round of healers are moving.
I'm gonna move.
Yeah, you can move, Kix. Alvi can stay.
Okay, so I'm pretty sure you don't have Righteous Fury on.
Move. Everybody's moving. Everybody's moving.
Sorry.
You get to go.
Taunt it again.
Oh, sure.
That was my fault.
It's gonna be white. Go ahead and wipe it up. We're gonna get back quickly. I'd like to get everybody move down to the bottom of the ground. If we can get a DI Nightmare on a healer when you're all the way down. So, did you get a DI out?
No, it fucking.
Kix, can you get a DI out on St. David or Valletta or Oliver?
I think I got a Soulstone on Oliveira. We're good.
Perfect. Thank you. Good work. All right, so what was the issue? I know that we had the threat issue initially, but then for Kraj and Alvi, what was happening there?
No, that was Kraj and Kick, so I taunted off Kraj, and then he taunted back, and I think it was way too high on stacks.
Gotcha. Okay. Okay. Go ahead and we'll do reses here. No need to release.
I got Nightmare. I'm gonna get Gone next.
I got Gone.
Okay. I'm gonna start with group 1.
Cool.
Hell. Being keeps crashing whenever I look at my combat log.
I'm resing group 2 now.
Yeah, I'll try to use the word swap instead of move. So moving forward should be like you need to move front and back for the mechanic, and then swap will be at your stacks.
Suppression room didn't respawn.
Y'all didn't need to run back.
Oh, I was like under the bus.
Oh, you needed to run back. That makes sense.
Them, right?
Yeah. Yes, I guess that people did die up top, so that makes sense. All right, Desert and Hydra, you both have reses. Get up and we can start buffing for the groups that are here. Let's get a lock closet to get Burial and Deep Inside.
Kill me so I can.
Yeah, made it.
I'm gonna put down a repair bot in just a second.
Perfect. Thank you.
Thank you.
You can buff all the groups except for 3. Okay, now you can get all the groups. All right, sit down and drink, get your mana back. This is ready check for buffs. I see that people still need mana. David, other than mana, what do you need?
No, that is all I need, just mana.
Cool. Yeah, we'll wait for mana. You're good.
It's like there's a Shadow Res aura up. We don't need that.
That wasn't me.
Use concentration.
Yeah, it's kicks, I think.
Or fire.
Yeah, probably on fire.
Do we have Righteous Fury on?
Okay, just waiting for David's mana. You can get your food buffs out. If you haven't repaired, repair. All right, St. David's mana is looking a lot better. He's almost there. We're gonna move up a little bit. You can hold on to it and then you can apply it during the encounter enchant, if we need to get like do what we just did if we wipe and need an SS, okay? So hold on to it for right now. All right, everybody move up to star. Let's have our tanks get ready. We're gonna do a 10-second timer here, 5 seconds, here we go. So tanks move up, kicks and Chromaggus. Oh, good, we should be able to get in place. All right, this is the first stack. We're just hanging out for a second here.
Stop in 10.
All right, here comes.
Should I move despite this, or I guess we're not even at 2 yet.
Yeah, you can wait. So we have our second ones. You can have the healer swap. I would go ahead and swap Alvi.
All right, I'm going.
We're gonna move soon, so everybody will have to go forward. All right, move forward or backwards. I'm sorry, swap forward or backwards. When you get to 3 stacks, we're gonna swap again. Keep your eyes out for tanks and heals. All right, a lot of people got their 3.
I'm heading over. Got it.
We're gonna stop. Get ready to stop. Don't move, don't move. We're gonna soak.
Yeah, I got knocked back.
We should have 2 stacks. Get ready to go, 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 go. Keep crouch up, use a cooldown if you need to crouch.
Well, I got punted, so. Got it.
Watch. Get kicks back up if we can. If we get a battle res over there, keep crash up. Keep crash up.
I swapped too soon. My stacks didn't fall off.
Get ready. We're stopped right now. We're stopped. Okay, we're gonna go. It's going.
Fuck.
That's over.
Completely lost threat.
Go ahead and wipe it up. We're gonna run to the bottom.
Oh, we can kill him for sure, right? Oh, he healed.
Yeah.
One's at 15.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah. Go ahead. Release. Run back. All right. So, were our healers? Do we have like improper healer rotation too? I know Crash, you got pretty low. I don't know if you went a while without getting a heal or.
I'm not sure because I didn't die.
Okay. It's tough because I'm making swap calls every time I get 3, but I know that there's tanks and the first group of healers you're swapping before my calls because you're going you went on the first one was 2, so then we're offset by 1.
What happened where I was at the very end there? I was tanking and like the boss just straight up ignored me and ran across the room. Like I had full threat and then he's just like wing buffet and then hauls ass across the room.
I don't know. I don't think there's a threat drop mechanic.
So kicks and sorry about the noise. I got hit for 4.5k shadow on the flame thing, and then right after that I got hit 1.8k physical, 1.4k physical. So yeah, it was pretty unfortunate, I guess.
Do we maybe consider popping world buffs considering they were at like 10%?
I really want to hold them we're so close already. I really want to hold them for Chromag. If we go one more attempt and we don't get it, then the next one we'll go ahead and do it.
Sounds good.
Friendly reminder, when we're in the move, you cannot use strafe to get rid of the move. For whatever reason, it doesn't work. You have to move forward and back. You have to W and S, or use your mouse to move forward and back. So make sure that you're doing that. Would love for there it is, the third log. So I think looking at the log for that last one, Nightmare, it looked like you died. Did we get you back up or no? Were you dead the entire time once you?
I was dead once I made the second switch.
Gotcha. Okay, so I think that's why Crotch you got pretty low. Is we had like one healer assigned to you. So whenever we had somebody swap for them, then you didn't have a healer. And so it looked like you died to go Nightmare. So just make sure that you're moving W and S for go.
I think Divine Speed is making it not work too.
Interesting. Okay. Yeah, do what you can. I mean, if you need to swap sides, don't use Divine Speed CD during go. You can just use regular whatever walking. Otherwise, I mean, once again, not a bad attempt. Pretty good. Looks like almost everybody's here. We'll start buffs again. You can still repair the bot's still up, so use it if it's here. All right, I think we'll get it this time. All right, group 4's here, group 3's here, everybody's here. You can go ahead and buff up. I really wish that priest buffs just weren't so expensive. Stinks.
They're ridiculous.
Yeah.
So for tank swapping, I can't think of a timing thing for it. I still had my flame one when I went over to relieve kicks and I taunted it off. It refreshed my stacks. So just make sure that your stack is about to fall off by the time you get close to the dragon. I think we're swapping too fast.
Interesting.
Maybe because the tanks are always going at 2, we need to actually swap at like 3. Or just immediately after 2, like whenever it happens to drop off.
It should be fine. Like the idea is whenever you get, everybody's moving after 3 stacks that they get. The only time it changes is at the very beginning when you move over initially for 2. So every other time though, you should be hitting 3, which is normal. And for tanks, like the first one's at 2, so you're definitely dropping those. So in theory, it should be fine, but I think we got it here.
I think what's happening is we're actually off by 1 with the tanks, because like I go at 2, I go to taunt off Chromag, he goes to taunt off Kix then immediately starts running. If he taunts off me, I still need to hang out and wait for mine to drop instead of immediately going again.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, same for like both of the things that have the boss on them.
Yeah.
You just gotta wait a bit, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. So retail that's saying like, hey, maybe we should have the 3rd tank wait out before going in. But I'm trying to think of the benefit of doing that. Like,
I don't think that's the problem. I just think it's when we're switching. Like when the other tank taunts off you, just hang out for a second and then start moving. Like,
yeah. All right, everybody move up. I'm gonna do ready check here. Get your food buff.
Can't wait to get to the point where we just like group these up 1 tank and slap.
All right, everybody's ready. Tanks are gonna move forward. 10 seconds. All right, first stack is out. We're waiting. Stop is coming up. Here's a stop, don't move. Soak on Destrodad. All right, the second stack's about to go out. We're having our first tank swap and our first healer swap.
I'm coming. I'm just ignoring the stop.
We're gonna get go soon. You need to use W and S when we do go.
Got it.
All right, go, go, go. W and S, W and S. You're moving every 3 stacks you get now. Soak on Enchantino. We're going to move Enchantino with 3 stacks. You can move into it as we go.
All right, Tom, think so.
I'm switching sides.
Stop.
I'm coming.
You gotta
stop.
Yeah, I'm trying to go taunt though. Got it.
We got go in fight.
Oh, I got 5 stacks. How'd that happen? Moving.
Yeah, I don't know how mine got so high either.
got it.
We're going.
Remember, go doesn't mean switch sides, it just means move.
Yeah.
Your
I'm
shield
going
wall.
to the other side. I'm gonna stack on the right side. Left side.
All right, my stacks are gone. You can taunt.
Shield wall falling off.
Swapping.
Pop your
Got
shadow pots.
Yeah, pop your shadow pots if you have a cooldown. Can we get a battle res on deep inside? Battle res prunes or aloe vera as you're going. Deep inside, battle res prunes or aloe vera.
It's not resisted. 3 seconds.
We
Got
gotta
it.
pull him back.
I mean, that's a wipe.
So I think what happened there, because I got a bunch of stacks myself, so I have to. I think we had like a soak mechanic while we were swapping, and we stopped to soak, and that gave us another mark, and I think that screwed us over for a few of us. So that was my fault, and I should have called up for us to just keep running across. So my bad on there.
I'm noticing too that people are like switching when it says go, even if you have like 2 stacks, which you shouldn't be if you're ranged, right?
Correct. You are moving at 3 stacks, and the idea is when go happens, you just need to move forward and backwards until your positional change happens, your swap happens. So when go happens, it doesn't mean that you're necessarily swapping to the other side. It means that you're moving forward and back. You can't stand still. And then when you get to 3 stacks, then you're swapping.
My game crashed.
Should we call it like red light, green light or something?
Go is the go mechanic and switch is switch.
Yeah,
I mean, you should have an icon on your screen.
Yeah, I mean, it should be pretty.
Think that's the hard part is the stacks. Like you want to go with your group to make sure that you have enough healers and everything, but people are kind of running around on their own.
Right. We'll keep going. Once again, I don't think world bus is the issue here. We just need to execute the mechanic. Would love to save them for Chromag.
I think we were a lot better with the tank swaps there for the most part, though. Like we didn't mess up the stacks.
That felt good.
It's great.
One time when I was like running away to switch, I got like a fresh stack. So I don't know if that's what happened last time. But it was fine. I just waited a little bit longer to go back.
And I think these fights are where the fishing trinket from ZG is pretty good, like with the 10% hit.
Yeah, absolutely, for the taunts.
Yeah.
And everyone else already did fishing, so I don't have to? I did it 3 times at Classic. I never want to do it again.
No, you love it. Come on.
It's so slow.
Yeah, you might not be able to move as soon as you get 3 stacks. You probably need to wait a little bit for the other one to drop.
Yeah, just take some personal responsibility.
There's, was it Fishing Buddy? It's an add-on. It'll change your game sounds, so like everything else is quiet and like the fishing sound is really loud. I can like black out your whole screen and just have like a little circle around the reel or the popper.
We're putting on more FR help here. I mean, it only helps half the time, so I'm not entirely sure it's worth it, but it might be.
I worry if you put on more FR and you're resisting the stacks, then it'll change your timing with other people who aren't wearing FR to run across.
Oh, that's interesting.
Maybe pre-pop shadow protection.
I don't know if that's going to be that helpful because you're absorbing all the shadow, as you're going along anyway. Even like you're tanking, and if like people are doing the mechanic right and you're getting heals, it's absorbing what could be saving you. So I think using the shadow when you get a lot of stacks is probably helpful if you're low or you're about to get your 3rd. Let's get bus out. You're more than welcome to pre-pop a shadow. That is okay to do. But if you're looking to, I don't think that's going to move the needle for us in what we're doing here. All right, I think we need to get Ford out.
Yeah, I need a priest buff. Just give me a sec.
Oh, okay, gotcha. The monocle is used for priest buff. That's amazing.
Yeah, I have to do it.
That's insane.
Looks like the majority of the damage that we took were melee hits, so I think we'd be better off the armor pots. For
Yeah,
the tanks anyways.
I'm chugging stone shields.
All right, we'll do ready check. Spin on Hydra, perfect. All right, everybody move up. We're gonna give it another go. Perfect. All right, tanks, get ready. 5 seconds. Here we go. Well, that's helpful. Got our first mark. Stop is coming up soon. Here's the stop. We're about to get our second mark. There's our second mark. We can make our first swaps.
Swapping.
I'm ignoring the stop. Got it.
We're gonna move soon. Go, 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 go. We got 3. Get healthy.
Got 5 seconds left on my stacks.
Swapping.
Swapping. Got it.
We got stop coming up soon. We're gonna stop, then once we get the third, you can move. We got stop. I think a lot of people got their third. You can move after the stop goes out. Go ahead and go.
Got it.
Some people took their 4th stack, so as we go back again later, guys, you have to be careful of when we go back in. We're gonna move soon. Go, go, go. You're moving. You're moving. You're not swapping. You're moving. You're moving. Okay.
Gonna taunt in about 5 seconds. Almost there.
We're about to get our 3rd stack, but a lot of people might need to wait a few seconds for the other to drop. So you got your 3rd. You're gonna wait a second to make sure that you can get your other ones to drop. The tank is
got him.
Have him. Yeah.
Yeah, the fucking thing, I just got to back off more because it keeps clipping me. The knockback.
We're gonna stop soon. Get ready. We're gonna stop.
Swapping to taunt, ignoring the stop, vanishing to reduce damage.
Do we need to kill him at the same time exactly?
Pretty close, I think, yeah.
Well, we need to stop them.
You're gonna move soon. Get ready. We're gonna move, 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 move. Big heals on Albie. Big heals on Albie.
I popped evasion.
Do whatever you can to Zerg it.
Almost done.
Got a soak.
I'm gonna run away to reset stacks.
Let's go.
Get out of the entrance. Get out of the entrance. Get out of the entrance. Get out of the entrance.
Oh,
he rezzed.
No, that's a last-ditch effort.
Whew.
Let's go, boys.
Okay, we got it. I think we can get everybody rezzed. Pretty sure we can do it. So, way to stick with it, guys. Wow.
I really hope they change that move mechanic so you can strafe, because hitting W and S continuously is so difficult while doing a rotation.
Yeah,
but it sucks for your boss because it's under the
I don't know if on the other dragon. I don't know if you pull.
Yeah, don't get too
I
close.
guess you don't pull.
I'm gonna get drunk next.
Having the rogue evasion there was so clutch. You were taking him at like 5% health for a good 10 seconds.
Yeah, just had to heal me through all the dot damage, but not getting meleeed.
All right, the healer cloak is going out. Keep an eye out. Healer cloak. Caster ring. Priest trinket.
Yeah, I think that's just for me.
I think so. All right, Deep Inside I think is AFK for a second, so there he is, perfect. Get buffs out, and then, so we thought that was a good encounter. I think Chromaggus, I think, is harder, so we have a good hour left of raid here.
I think he's a lot simpler.
You think so? Retail Dad? What do you think? Was he easier or harder?
Oh, that's the wrong one.
You gotta do the little dance. As long as you don't have people dying to the breaths, it's like a very simple fight.
The dance meaning line of sight in and out?
Yeah, exactly. Like if
Gotcha.
you aren't taking any damage from frost
Warrior Rogue
breath,
Druid
and
Helm.
then you're in the right spot for the 4 breaths. The weird part is that it happens like plus or minus 10% of every interval, so it could happen at like 82%, and then people get caught out. And if stun is the first one, then your whole raid gets stunned in the wrong position. But it's not too bad.
Okay. Well, guys, we're going to go ahead and pull this first pack here. Skullcrage, X-Kicks, LB, Square, Wake Up, Melee, you're going to FAP going in.
Missing a bunch of buffs, but
Yeah,
we'll get him up.
Before.
Yeah. We'll get him before we do Chromag. So they stun. Be careful on threat.
Which one's which?
They're not good for us.
No shadow? No shadow?
Oh, yeah, the one 2
X
on
is
the right.
shadow.
Shadow.
Oh, okay. All right. There we go.
Oh, they both are.
So Gungun.
Like BC numbers right here. 13K.
Juicy. All right, so where we're going to take the boss is going to be where Star is. You'll pull him, Crash will go ahead and pull him to right here. You should be able to line of sight, heals, and range on this wall over here. Melee, I think you can do it over here. I think there's other places. There's like a little cubby over where Star is here. You can go to the other side as well. There are a couple of different places where you can LOS the breaths that come out, or the breaths and then everything else. Let's see. Go ahead and open up the assignment sheet.
Do you want me to go just fold it DPS for this?
Yeah, that'd be great. So for the Hourglass Sands, does Crash pre-pop an Hourglass Sand as time lapse comes out, or is he then popping it as it hits? I don't know if Retail Dad, you're familiar with that or not.
It says cures the user.
It's the bronze affliction.
Yeah, I think I use it once I get stunned.
You cannot. The only way you can dodge time lapse is if you LOS it. Otherwise you can't get rid of it.
Okay, so did you have like an off tank go LOS then?
For what mechanic?
For time lapse.
The main tank just stands in the spot the whole time and tanks, and then just pops the sand when he gets frozen.
Great. Okay, so Crouch, just make sure that you do that. When he does the breaths, we need to coordinate cooldowns. Crouch, you're going to be the first cooldown of, use your rallying. The second cooldown, I want Nacho to use your rallying. St. David, you'll be the third. So let me change that on the sheet here.
Sorry, what?
You're going to barrier for the third breath. And then at 55%, Nefarian tells Chromag to lay down, and then everybody needs to spread out, and he will throw meteors from the sky. If you get low, I think for our next fight, we'll go ahead and we can use Frost and Nature Pots. That's helpful, but I think we're just going to do a run to get started here and get a feel for it.
One tip for this one is the minute he stands up, like the exact moment he stands up from doing his little RP laying down, he immediately does his 4 breaths. So you want to be close to wherever your LOS spot is. Like, so ranged, we just like ran back here while the meteors dropped, and then you want to get up to the wall immediately when that phase ends, because you're going to want to start LOSing breaths. And same with melee, wherever you guys run around, you just want to be out of that line of sight immediately.
Cool. That's helpful.
And healers want to use sands?
Yes, healers. Hopefully you picked up a few. You can LOS, it sounds like, so you might not be needing them until you get the Bronze Affliction. So I would use it then, but healers can use hands, of course.
So healers should stand against this wall the entire time. The tank should be in LOS. You could just heal them from here. You never get stunned. And then you should have like a Resto Druid, or I mean, we sent a Resto Druid just because their heals are really good for AoE and stuff. And you send one Resto Druid with your melee, and they stay out of LOS, and your melee every time they pop out of LOS get healed by the Resto Druid back there.
So if melee's over here, then Olivera, I'm gonna have you do the melee heals over here just so I can lead better and see. So Olivera, if you can go to where Star is, and then melee, when you go out for breaths, I want you to go where Star is too. So if you're melee, you're going out here, and you're behind Chromag in his butt. And then dispelling, I think, is like not a thing in this fight anymore. Like people just get stuff, and you have to deal with it. Is that a fair statement too?
All tanks should go BPS.
Kix, you are. I would stay tank for you, Kix, but I want LV DPS.
Yeah,
Let's
one
go
thing
ahead
I just realized is I don't have improved exposed armor. Do you want me to stay like the tank spec and I'll just personally do less damage and keep that up? But I won't put on like any threat mods or anything.
Yeah, that's great. And no Oni Cloak. Yes, that'd be great, Albie. What I like to do is Destro Dad, come over to Star. I want you to summon Kraj right now. Just a single summon.
Let me get my stupid. You're lucky I had a shard. 1.
Get some more shards.
So just one thing that didn't get covered is in Psalm or whatever. He does like a charge ability where he charges to a random player. He does it throughout the fight. It's not at a set interval. He it says like feeding time or something and like just charges. And you want to just try to pull him back into his original spot because obviously